Hey, hi guys. I think we are on. It looks like we're rolling and we're connecting. Hopefully, we're going to stay connected. I was having some problems with it, sitting in that mode where it's just, kind of rotating and it doesn't know if it wants to connect. And then all of a sudden, here we are. So let's cross our fingers and hope it stays this way. I mean, we're having a little bit of a kind of a storm going on here in Utah, but nothing I don't think that should really be affecting anything, at least any longer. So, but we'll give it some time for people to join because I know I was going to um, try so hard to try to start much earlier, and I'll tell you just, boy, when spirit knows and spirit's like, nope, not yet, then you just listen and you go with the flow and you just trust there's a reason, right? I mean, half the time we never know what that reason is, but you just have to trust. So, anyhow, but we are here, and I'll tell you that just the energy as I came in my room here and I'm, getting myself, grounded and meditating and opening myself up to all the energies. I'm already sweating. I'm already sweating. Lots of just kind of, I hate to start out this way, but just kind of a lot of sadness already. It just feels very somber, kind of heavy. And, you know, uh, I don't know how else to put it, but like that. And and then of course you add the mood with the storm outside. That always helps. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I almost just was like, it's not going to work tonight, and just decided to, you know, kind of bag it and try another night. And I thought, no, we'll go and we'll do this. And, I felt that someone's loved one on the other side was very persistent, but very well could be such a strong energy that they don't realize how strong that their energy is, and then they end up their energy messes with our electronics, and our devices and the connections. So it's kind of it's kind of like a double-edged sword sometimes. But anyway, but we made it. We're here, and just super excited. We're coming into such a very interesting realm, space of energy, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with what's coming here soon. So we have what's called the black moon, and you guys have heard of a blue moon, which is a full moon that is where we have three full moons in 1 month. And so now we've got this black moon, which is where we have three new moons in 1 month. And then we won't see this again for another 33 more months. So it's fairly rare. So kind of fun to see how this has been impacting a lot of people. Um, I I'll tell you, I was kind of educating myself a little bit about the black moon and the energy. And there's just been so much with this new moon that I want you all to be mindful of. It is going to be a huge transformational shift. So, especially if you are what they call the mutable signs. So, Gemini is one of them. So, yay me. Libra is one of them. I believe Virgo is one, if I recall. And so this huge shift that's coming. Oh, Sagittarius is one because JC's a Sag, and I remember it affecting her. So it's really where we are going to be letting go of the things that are. I mean, the things they're good. They're good things in our life, but they're just kind of meh. They're not anything that's necessarily exciting us, but they're good, but they're just meh is kind of how I put it. And giving those up, if you will, so that we can see the even bigger things to come, which is these huge manifestations. So if you guys have been feeling some heaviness, if you've been feeling like you're wanting to make some significant changes, it's fitting right in that energetic realm. But during this time, it's so important that you remember, well, to breathe, because I feel like for myself, I had just, gosh, the last few days I have just been a mess, and just feeling overwhelmed and so much heaviness, and just feeling like the weight of the world on my shoulders, and it was kind of crazy. So, oh gosh, hang on, you guys. Is this a cult? No, it's not a cult, my friend, but you can see your way out of here. Go away. People are so dumb. Um, so, anyhow, so it's just a very interesting kind of um, energy that I feel some of us are not familiar with, I guess, if you will. So, but it's time to just take a deep breath and, sit in silence, and just, even if you want to write things down, write down what you want to manifest and what you're hoping to see. So it has some really good energy coming with it. So, but the biggest thing to be mindful of and to remember is to breathe. And remember that, what do they say? Rome wasn't built overnight. So you've got plenty enough time. And I'm going to give you guys a little help of what you can do with this, this black moon that's coming, this new moon, where you can start to see things happening and manifesting in a very positive and, productive way, and then with a good outcome. So, but if you guys, I don't know if you, um, so 2 days ago, was it 2 days ago? I think it was 2 days ago, not yesterday, the day before, I believe. Um, if you guys follow the Schumann resonance, it's where it's a measurement of how the Earth's energy, so Gaia is Mother Earth, how the energy is being affected. So you see the solar flares and all this stuff. Well, the Schumann resonance flatlined 2 days ago. So what happened, as they kind of predict, is that it was just too much energy for Gaia, for Mother Earth to handle. So what she ultimately did was kind of just did a reset, did a whole reset. So and we all need a reset, right? We all need kind of that, reset, recharge, renew, and that's what she did. So what happened was 2 days ago, and this happened with me, people were very frantic. People were kind of being assholes, excuse my mouth, but people were being kind of ridiculous with their demands. It was almost like a full moon on steroids. So just know that, thank God we're past that. And then what happened is my Mother Earth, Gaia, ended up resetting, and we got back to being able to kind of measure the energy and the solar flares. So it's interesting. And I just read about that and saw that today. And I don't know if you guys follow Metaphysical Maven. She's amazing. I listen to her little reels, and she's very, very educated and very versed in the more of the planets and alignment, more astrological stuff. So, but it all made sense because I was a hot mess a couple days ago and just not having it. So, but the good thing is we're past that, and now we're going into this beautiful reset that's coming. So I'm super excited. And so just be prepared, my friends. It'll be good. It'll be a good thing. All right. Well, I am going to. Sorry, I've had like allergies. I swear, I turned 50, and it's like uh, all of a sudden my body decides it wants to explore these new things, and allergies is one of them. It's driving me nuts. Um, so I wanted to just first say hi to everybody. And again, if you just hopped on, my apologies for being a lot later than I wanted to be. I really wanted to start early. Things were going good. And then, I swear, it's like, you just have to trust that the timing is meant to be. And yeah, so sometimes you just can't control it. You just got to go with the flow. So then I came in my room. I was getting ready to you know, as I always do, meditate and open myself up to all the energy. And just as I was, and just as I welcomed any of your loved ones that are in spirit to come through, then it was just an overwhelming sense of heaviness. Um, Kind of, it was like it's kind of dread, but lots of energy from the other side coming in. Um, taken advantage of, I think, of course, this new moon energy, but very sad and just tragic, very tragic passing kind of feelings. So it'll be interesting to see, what comes of tonight and who comes through. Um, I don't know if you guys, if you got a chance to go and watch. I've been trying to create clips from the last reading I did. So, not this last Monday, but the Monday prior, I did just a fun kind of special night of just channeling loved ones in spirit. And we had such the beautiful honor of connecting with the mom and the dad of the little boy that came through and was channeling late at night. And I posted on my Facebook all of the, downloads I was getting, all of the information I was getting from him. And I could not believe when we connected with the mom and the dad that they're on the East Coast. Everything that this sweet little boy had told me, per se, through clairaudient, but even the visions that I was getting fit exactly with their little boy. So if you haven't had a chance to go back and watch it, I suggest. Now, it is, of course, I'm always on 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes, so you might have to kind of just skim through. But I'm trying to take clips and post those as I, have the time to. But that's going to be kind of on my list to do this week and weekend, is to get some more of the clips, because I mean the whole reading is beautiful, but it's a little bit long, and so people like to kind of just see the bits. But yeah, I'll tell you, in the 28 years I've been doing this, that reading, um, well, it will always and forever be on my heart, on my mind. And just, if I ever dare question in the fact that there's life after death, then you all need to smack me, because I mean, I say, if you, after watching it, if you question it, then, I can't do much. But yeah, it was so incredible. It was so incredible. So, but yeah, so just if you got time and you want to go and just kind of listen, I suggest that last week, uh, no, not it was not Monday, but the one Monday prior. So it was incredible. So incredible. All right, you guys. So now a couple of things really quick, and then of course we'll get started. And tonight's readings are going to be just as we've done Monday. The Monday I did. I didn't gasp for numbers. We didn't even really pull cards. It was just more intuitive. So, but tonight we'll be doing the regular, as I've always done. Let me see here. Before we get started, I'm gonna plug my little phone in right now so that I don't have any chance of this dying on me. Let's see. There we go. Okay, make sure. Okay, I think we're good. So a couple things really quick. If you happen to be one of the winners from well, I did just kind of a fun little giveaway a couple weeks ago. If you happen to be one of my winners, and I reached out to those people and messaged them, I will be getting everything mailed out this weekend. I've been struggling with some health issues, and one of them being a very bad tooth that we're going to be completely taken care of tomorrow morning. So wish me luck. Send me lots of good vibes, because I have serious anxiety with the dentist. I mean, just like, I'll tell you, I would rather go for open heart surgery. So anybody else, please tell me there's others out there with the anxiety of dentists. So anyhow, just I've had a lot going on. So I'll get that mailed out this weekend for you for sure. Um, and then some fun things coming that are here locally. But so I got to get my bearings straight here. September 27th. I will be in Bountiful, so I'll be heading up north to the Elks Lodge, and I'll be doing a group gallery rating event at the Elks Lodge, and those tickets are available on my website. You can purchase those; they're $44, and a portion of the proceeds of that go to a beautiful charity that the Elks Lodge, contributes to. And matter of fact, I think I saw Misty on here. So Misty, say hi if you're on, my friend. So Misty Hammond is a friend of mine, and she is the one in charge of the event. I'm just to show up and do my thing. But you can reach out and ask any questions that you may have. And then, the tickets at $44. What else? Oh, they're going to be having raffles, from what I understand. You can purchase raffle tickets. I'm not sure what they're raffling off. And let's see, what else is there? I think that's, what are we doing? 6 to 8, I believe. I have so much going on. But it's going to be just an incredible night. And it's going to be a smaller, intimate setting. Won't be like a huge event. It'll be probably, I think we're capping it out at like 45 maybe people. So so I would suggest getting online and getting those tickets as soon as you can, because we're actually getting really close to being sold out. So that's in Bountiful on September 27th. And then my annual mini medium Halloween event has now been scheduled, and the tickets are now on sale. So October 4th, Saturday, October 4th, I will be again up in Bountiful, kind of doing some stuff up north, northern Utah, I should say. I wish northern states. I'll get to the northern states soon. But going to be in Bountiful again at May's Gathering Place, and it's a cute event center that is in Bountiful. And I'll tell you, I believe it's on their main street. And just go check them out. They're a new business just opening, and just two sweet ladies that I can't wait to meet in person. And they're actually going to be coming to the event, but they have a cute event center, and I booked it. And we're going to have a fun night. I'm going to have tables and chairs and linen, and we're just going to have lots of fun desserts and finger food type things. So that's October 4th. So it'll be Halloween. Halloween vibes. So come in costume. And that's from 6:30 to 8:30 ish. We always end up going over, especially in, Halloween events. But those tickets are only $33. And those are on sale on my website as well. So, and that will sell out so fast, you guys, so fast. So I have capped that one out at 45 people as well, just because I don't like to have too big of a crowd. When I did a Halloween event at Redemption Bar and Grill, I think it was my first Halloween event there. I had over 100 people, and it was just too much. It was fun, it was great, but it was just too much. So, and then it's hard because with that many people, it's hard for me to kind of decipher and see where the energy is coming from. So those two events are on the website. So go and get your your tickets. And by those, I would say get them as soon as you possibly can, because both events will sell out very fast. And then, of course, if you're wanting to book a private reading, I would definitely get on the website. So my website's mini-medium.com, and book a private reading. Or if you want to do a party, so Halloween fills up really fast, my friends. So I'm going to also be in New Jersey the first weekend in November. So I would say get booked right away, because pretty soon the whole year will be booked up. So, but Halloween, October is always my biggest and craziest, busiest month. And Halloween parties are my favorite, of course. So do like a wine and witches night with the girls, or have a fun, Halloween party. And to tell people that a medium is coming during a Halloween party, I'm telling you, it's a hit. And I'm not just saying for myself, anybody, book any other, psychic medium, but it's just kind of like that something different that people are very intrigued if they've never, seen one. So yeah, just, some things to throw out there and keep in mind. I am going to be working on finding an event center or a venue down south in southern Utah. So if you're kind of the southern part of Utah, keep an eye on that too. I'll be kind of working my way that way. So lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff to come, you guys. I'm so excited. And many more other things to share, but those are all in the works. Not quite there yet, but okay. All right, you guys. Well, I usually do my shout outs, but I want to get right in. But just hi to everybody. I'm so glad that you're here. Please share, this live, whether it's on Facebook or whatever, you wish to share, text your friends or family. Um, I'll tell you, with what happened with the reading that I did a couple weeks ago, had one of the gals, she's followed me for a long time, and I'm not even sure if Michaela is on, but Michaela lives on the East Coast, and um, had it not been for her being on one night and listening, I don't know if we would have connected this sweet little boy with his parents, because she ended up seeing and she shared with them and said, "Hey, I think your son came through and channeled with this medium," and and it just all came together. So I always say that sharing is caring, and you never know, because you might be part of that. Well, not even might have. You very well could be and will be part of the healing process for people that might need that reading. So it's just it's that domino effect of energy, right? Okay. All right, you guys. So now, really quick, I want to make sure we're going to pull an affirmation for the week. So I don't know if you guys have been feeling like I'm just, my weeks are not like they used to be when I worked in the corporate world. I would be like, I can't wait for Friday. Well, now, when I decided to quit my job and pursue my purpose and become a business owner per se, I don't have weekends. So I don't look at weeks like I used to, but I don't know what it is. I'm just so glad this week per se is coming to an end. It's just been a very rough week. So hopefully we'll see what the affirmation is for this next week, and we'll just apply it like crazy. And we're going to have an awesome, black moon energy week, right? Okay. All right. So the number that I've been drawn to and I've been seeing, so on my podcast yesterday, if anyone, if you happen to hop on the podcast or listen, the number 13 was coming in yesterday. It didn't really connect with my callers, but what's interesting is I I wasn't 100% sure about that number. It was like I saw it, but it wasn't connecting. So as I was kind of going about my day today, the number 26 has come up really strong. And I thought, oh my gosh, 13 and 13 is 26. So was this where I was supposed to, um, you know, put that into mind? Was I supposed to look at it that way? I don't know. But so the number 26. So if you're not too sure about what that means, what it is that the number coming to mind will connect with someone's, birth date being on the 26th, the 26th of the month being, a death date. The age of 26 would be the age that someone would want, or that, sorry, someone would be, I'm already hearing something. So they would be 26 now, or they'd passed at 26. February 6th, this would be also where the 26 comes into place. So, and this really is just how, spirit comes in and wants to connect and validate that it's them, or validate that they want to connect with you. So keep that in mind. So, but so we're going to kind of just kind of see where this all heads and go from there. So I'm going to pull this affirmation really quick. And actually, I think I'm going to pull, because I don't want to count to 26, I'm going to pull the 13th card and we'll see where that or what that brings. So give me a second here. Okay, beautiful. Actually, what I think I'm going to do too. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay. I just felt like, I better pull the 26 card. And I had already pulled the 13. So guess what? We're going to do two affirmations. So, and then once I give you this affirmation or these affirmations, then we'll get into reading. So if you're wanting, to possibly be chosen for reading, what I need from you is you're going to comment two numbers between 1 and 44. And those two numbers, I say, have them be, you know, generally, you don't have to. It can be just a number that pops in your head, but a number that connects to like your birth date or, even someone's death date, an age or year, whatever it may be. So two numbers between 1 and 44. And then next to your numbers, you'll put, what kind of reading you're wanting per se. So if you want a general reading, see, someone is messing with my dang throat already. General reading will be just whatever my intuition draws me to. So it could be many things like, your work, the career, family, health. It can even be, channeling, someone on the other side. So, but if you have a specific, topic per se, then put that next to it. So if you're wanting to know about career, put career, health, put health. But if you have, or you're hoping to channel someone who has crossed over, just put next to your numbers, just put spirit or, loved one. But please don't put in there, wanting to hear from dad or mom or sister, brother. Don't even let me know gender, because I want everything to come in that comes in to be completely just organic. I don't want to know anything. So that way, we know that everything I'm getting isn't what has been force placed into my psyche. If that makes sense. So, all right. So now, oh gosh, I'll get comfy here. Okay. I was looking at my picture, my live on. I got my laptop here, and I just noticed I got some funky little bump right there. Isn't that funny? You start staring at yourself. Oh, I always hate listening. I hate listening to myself when I go back and watch my lives or things, or even on my podcast. I'm like, gosh, is that what I sound like? So, anyway, but all right, you guys. So, here are the affirmations for the week. So, the first one I pulled, this was the number 13. It says, "It is safe for me to explore unknown worlds and try new things." So, it is safe for me to explore unknown worlds and try new things. And isn't this what we literally just talked about, where I said it's time to step outside of the norm and your comfort zone, and that it's now time to start manifesting the things that, you maybe, a year ago would have never even thought you'd be doing. So it's a perfect one. You can see how pretty the little butterfly is on the back. Okay, and I'll post these on my Facebook page too and on my Instagram. Then the 26th, and boy, I'll tell you, after I pulled this and read this, I thought, yeah, I'm glad we pulled them both. This one says, "I choose to live with courage. I do not allow others to intimidate me. I stand my ground. I never give up." And I'll tell you, this one fits perfect for some of the things, for me even. So I choose to live with courage. I do not allow others to intimidate me. I stand my ground and I never give up. I love that one. Love that one. You guys can kind of see, whoop, there's the wording, and then the pretty butterfly on the back too. So I will, like I said, I'll post both of those for you guys to, um, to see and to read. And if you want, save it as a screensaver, whatever you want to do. Okay. All right, my friends. So now, like I said, if you are wanting, um, oh, I love it. I see all your comments. Claire said this, I needed this. Good. Isn't it crazy how, like, just the affirmations, I don't know, they blow me away sometimes, even though I've heard, and probably read all of these at least once, but they just every time, you know, in different situations, they just fit. They all make sense, right? So, okay, all right. So then, like I said, two numbers between 1 and 44. So make sure you're giving me two numbers. And then also let me know what kind of reading that you're hoping for, or, a topic you're wanting me to focus on. You guys hear my dog? I don't know if you can hear. Gypsy's in here, my little mini schnauzer Gypsy. And she'll do that when the energy changes in the room. Dogs are so sensitive, and they just, they sense energy and they sense people in the room. And I've got her in here, but Pixie is not in here, just Gypsy is. And she's already digging at the floor. It's so crazy. Okay. All right. So now in the beginning here, it takes me a minute to just kind of, to connect with who that is going to be my first person. But so give me a little bit of time. But what I always say is that make sure you're commenting, ever so often. Don't comment back to back to back, because you'll clog up the feed, and then I just won't even choose you, because it's just really hard to get other people's comments in. So I always say just be mindful, comment ever so often, but make sure you do comment a few times, because if you do only once, the comment disappears and I may not see it. Um, and then once I pick somebody, I will pin their comment, and you'll see it come up. And if you see a comment pinned, then you'll know I'm, in the middle of a reading or starting a reading or whatever it may be. And at that point, I just ask that you guys stop the commenting. However, if what I'm saying, if, whatever's coming out of my mouth, you're like, oh my gosh, this resonates with me, more if it connects with you, if we're channeling the other side. So, because, oftentimes we'll get a few souls coming in, or we'll have the piggybacking where they come in together and it connects with more than one person. So, in that case, then please, say something, comment, and just say, hey, Steph, this sure sounds like me, or just sounds like my dad, or, whatever it may be. So, don't be shy when it comes to that, for sure. Okay. All right, you guys, let's go ahead, and I'm going to pick my first person. I had a whole new setup, so I'm like having to stretch my little 5 foot arms. My 5 foot body, I don't know if my arms are 5 feet. How about my arms on my 5 foot body? That's what I meant. Good Lord, I have 5 foot arms. Be like gorilla. I have gorilla arms. Um, I also, I don't know what I did before. If anyone knows anything about StreamYard, I was able to make it so that everybody could see everybody's comments. And so if you're on Facebook, you could see Facebook and YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you could also see some of the Facebook. But I don't know how I did that before. And so I don't want to mess with it now. But if anybody on here is, versed in that, let me know. Okay, let's see. Right. Okay. And sometimes we end up just going to spirit-led readings, and that might be the way we're going tonight. I don't know, just because of all of the energy that has been coming in. But let me just kind of see if I get connected to someone right off the bat. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, and then also, if I choose you, and you are willing to come on live, where I'll bring you on stage, is what they call it, then let me know that as well. And actually, when you comment your numbers and you comment what kind of reading you're wanting, if you will, even you can put it there too, so that I know. Um, that would be fabulous. Okay. Oh my gosh, I was just reading Sheila. Um, Sheila Brady, I was just reading your comment, and that's so crazy that all of that connects with you. Um, hang with me, Sheila. I know that you always hop on and here. So, oh, Michaela is here. Hi, Michaela. We were just talking about you, hun. Um, okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Bear with me a minute here. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Okay. All right. So you should see that I pinned the comment. So Amber Hardigan. So Amber, if you are here, my friend, let me know that you are here, and you can just say hi. You know, I'm here. Whatever. It just lets me know that you're still here, and you'll get to hear your reading. So, but Amber is 8 and 21 in general. So beautiful. All right, my friend. We'll start out with the general direction. So give me just a moment. I'm going to count these cards out and we'll see what direction we go in. Okay, let's see. 8 and 21. Okay. My gosh, I have my little headphones in and my ears are so tiny that I might have to just take these out because will start falling out. So, okay. All righty. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Amber is here. Beautiful. Okay. Hi, Amber. Okay. Amber Hardigan, right? Hardigan. Um, did I read that right? Yeah, Amber. Okay. All right, my friend. So, Amber, I'm going to show you your first two cards, hun. And then with general, I just ultimately am going to just go in the direction that my intuition is taking me. So, now, if you are not Amber, then I just ask that you just kind of hold your comments for now. And then once we're done with her reading, then you guys can start commenting again. So your first card, Amber, for you. Now that I said that, I want to just kind of also say, Amber, uh, if any of this resonates as we're talking, please comment and you can share or validate, what's coming through. So you can comment, my friend. I'm going to be like, just don't say a word. I want to hear back from you. Okay. All right. So your first card, Amber, you pulled this Temperance card. And I love this card for you. I'll tell you more about what this card is. Then your second card with your number 21. So crazy. I love seeing these numbers when they match up. You pulled this Eight of Wands card. Now, that card did come out of the deck upside down or reversed. So I'm going to explain what that's about and how that's connecting with already some of the things I'm getting. So now, anytime that cards come out of the deck upside down, kind of in the tarot world of readings, they will end up connecting with or validating what we call your shadow work. And the shadow work, really, as I put in perspective, it's my little spiel. It's what you are working on. the things you're working on or the things you know you need to work on, to just try to live your best life and be the best version of you for however long you have left during this lifetime. Your shadow work, as I explain it, it comes from your past, always stems from the past. So we could be going back to like your childhood, Amber, childhood traumas. We could be going back to a toxic relationship. We could be even going to where, you've had a death in the family, a death in your lifetime, and all of that energy, all of those memories, experience, all that energy ends up kind of sticking to you or sticking with you, and it becomes your shadow self. And then what happens is that it just ends up being like, as I put it, it's like an onion, but it has layers and layers and layers. So the sooner that you recognize your shadow work, identify it, and work on it, the less of those onion layers we have to peel back to get to the center of what your shadow work is. So um, it's shadow work is always, and we all have shadow work. My 13-year-old daughter has shadow work. It's just there. It's the shit we need to work on, so we can just be a better person, be better people. So now, if you don't work on the shadow work, at least be mindful of it. But if you don't work on it, then it will end up really affecting things with your health. So, oh, Amber, I can bring you on live, hun. I'm glad you said that. See, I got so excited. Let me send you a link, hun. So I'm going to post in the comments a link so you can come on. I'm glad that you said something. I just got going and I was all excited. And okay, so hi, Stacy, my spirit sister. I feel like I haven't seen you here for a minute, my friend. It's good to see you on. Okay, let's see. I'll even, so I'll pin that comment that has the link. So Amber, if you can see that, go click on that link. Now, if I learned a new trick, I'm so proud of myself. If you click on the link and it's not doing anything, copy and then open another browser and put it in that browser, and you'll be able to come on live. So, yeah, I would love to have you come on face to face. It's definitely, it's better just, so we can talk face to face and not have to wait for the comments. So, but I'll wait for you to get on. I'll watch for, oh, look at that. It's quick. Okay.
I'm a
Beautiful.
mess. I just got out of
Hey.
the shower, but
Yay. Oh my gosh, you're totally fine, hon. I love it. Well, I'm just excited you're willing to come on live. So, not a lot of people, it's late, everybody's in bed. So, thank you for that. Thanks for coming on, hon. Okay, all right, beautiful. So, as I was saying, with your cards here, we've got one, that Temperance card. I'll kind of explain what that is here. But then the card reverse being invalidating, connecting with some of the shadow work that you have going on. So, how these come into play, I guess, if you will, with what I have been getting with you, where even in the sense of a general reading, you this year you're falling in the same kind of energetic realm that I'm seeing a lot of my clients are in right now. And unfortunately, I only pretty much see women because men don't come and see me. They need to, but they just don't. So, um, but it's where this year has been a year of really for women in general that I've been, mostly seeing, of really starting to let go of the things, of the people, of the situations in their life that just haven't been serving them in a good way. This is a year of like a serious cleanse, as I call it. So um, it's also where some of these things have been kind of forced upon them. Some of them have been intentionally, being worked on. So when I see yours, my friend, what I feel, so this Eight of Wands that you pulled, a wand is like having, I always call it your fairy godmother wand. And you're going to use the wand to get what you want, when you want, and how you want it. So it's very powerful, but you got to be careful what you wish for. There's always, that big old but, and it's where um, I just tell people just be patient. Sometimes that human, that immediate gratification comes out, and then we rush things too fast. Um, so keep that in mind for a moment, and then I'll explain this other part. So now the Temperance card. Um, my friend connects with the masculine. So this is the men in your life, whether this is, a significant other, a son, father. So one thing I really feel where you're going to see a lot of changes, even with, well, let me ask, hang on, I'm going to scroll. I'm already hearing something for you. Um, let me ask you right offhand, does the number 13 or that 26 connect with you in any way?
So one of my sons was born on the
Oh,
13th, my
hang on, hon.
oldest
I
son.
just lost all my sound. Hang on,
Oh,
you know what I'm gonna do? I take these damn things out. Okay. I'm already getting weird technology problems here. Okay,
okay.
let's see.
Can you hear me?
Okay, oh, now I can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So my oldest son was born on the 13th.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. And then okay, so my question was going to be yes or no, do you have children? Well, now I know you have at least one. Um, you have four childlike energies around you. So how many kids do you have, hun?
Yeah, I have four.
Beautiful. Okay, wonderful. Sometimes these things that come through are just really just to validate that we're connecting and we've got this good psychic flow going. So, um, and then that's your oldest. Okay. Well, you have a lot of, um, yeah, you definitely have a lot of masculine energy around you, my friend. So, out of your four children, how many of those are boys?
Three.
Three. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. When I meet people, I'm like, oh my God, you are a boy mom or you are a girl mom. You are a boy mom, my friend. You just have that energy with you. And I love it. I think I don't even know how to explain it to people. It's just a feeling I get. But I'll tell you, one of your boys has some huge changes coming on, huge, significant changes that I feel as you being the mom that you are, and I hope that every mom I sit in front of, I always say shouldn't need a medium or a psychic to tell you this, but your children are your everything. I mean, I can feel it. And so when I see these changes with your son, um, wait, sorry, I keep hearing something else coming through for you. And you have a lot, my friend. Trying to catch my breath. But it's all about where the best way I can put this in perspective really is, I'm a mom myself. I have my three children. One of them is home. The other two are grown and moved out. But, it doesn't matter. We always worry as moms, of course, they're always our babies. But when it comes to a time where you just have to trust that they're making the right decision, the right choices, and kind of like cut the umbilical cord per se, as they call it, which sometimes I hate that saying, um, but it's where it's a new beginning, not just for him, but for you. So this is where you're going to see some big changes, and I would even say, boy, I mean, I'm going to say by the end of the year, but this is coming even sooner. So does that make sense with one of your boys, if not the one that I was picking up on the 13th connection?
Yeah, he's my oldest, and he's wanting to like travel and do things, and he wants to do it by himself, and it's just scary to like let him go and do stuff, and it's like, why do you have to go alone? Like, why can't you go with a group or something? But yeah,
Right.
I'm just like, it's terrifying, and you do have to kinda cut the umbilical cord and be like, "Okay, hopefully I've taught you everything, and hopefully, you're safe and you make smart
Yeah.
choices, and they have
Yeah.
to live their own life." So,
Yeah. Absolutely. And this is the oldest that birthday on the
mhm,
13th. Is that okay? Well, I knew I had to pick you for some reason. I was like, this is so strong. And how old is he?
21.
21. Okay. Oh yeah, so he's still fairly young, but he's also old enough, you know.
Yeah.
Um the reason I asked how old he was, well, yeah, yeah, 20. When does he turn 22?
May 13th.
Oh, okay. So we've got until the next year. Okay. I always look at numbers and cards and numerology and how it adds up. And your two cards add up to the number 22, which is one of my favorite numbers. But, and then for you to say 21, I thought, okay, this is connecting even with him. And, as he turns 22. Um, but I'll tell you, I, it's hard for me. I have to get out of my mom brain and get into my my psyche, and my intuitive brain. And I have to tell you, I get that this is hard. It would be very hard for me as well, but I really feel this is going to open up some amazing doors for him, and it's just going to also, I feel for him, it's going to give him um some healing. It's like it's him being able to do some healing and finding himself. It's going to be a good, you know, adventure. It's going to be a good part of his life. Definitely a beautiful chapter, and that'll just start to open up more. Um, one of the things I'll tell you, I feel why I keep pausing, because the minute that I chose you, and then I was waiting to see you hop on, the energy changed pretty drastically. And who all the information I'm getting and giving to you is coming from this soul who has stepped in. And this soul that I feel coming in is so just very motherly, maternal, just very connected to you, connected to him. But my whole left side has goosebumps, which is my divine feminine. So whoever this mother is that I feel here,
Probably
whether go ahead.
probably my mom. She was really close with him as well.
Okay, and your mom is passed, hon?
Yes.
Your mom. Okay, okay. I have no doubt this is your mama. Um, you know, my my mom has passed as well, and my mom was very close to, so my oldest daughter was the first granddaughter, and then my son was the first grandson, and so they had very special relationships, connections and bonds with my mom. And that's how I feel your mom comes in as well.
Yeah.
And if she is giving me, well, not if, I should say, because I'm pretty confident this is your mama, but because your mom is giving me all of this information about your son, this just validates that your mom knows that he's going to be okay and that she'll be with him. She'll be guiding him and protecting him. She reminds me of how close my mom was to my son as well. Just a very different, energy, different connection, a different kind of relationship. Um, there's something coming from your mom, even with feeling that the work she's doing on the other side to help protect your babies is the work that she feels she's needing to do to make up for some of the things she did not do here when she was here in the physical. So it's where she's feeling that she was not, I don't want to say a failure because that's not it, just feeling like that she could have done better. Now, granted, I know us mamas and dads, I'm sure too, we always say, gosh, I know I could do better. I wish I could have done better. But it's more than that coming from your mom. And it really is where she's wanting for you to trust that she is here and trust that she will be doing this. And that's a hard feat, I feel, for both of you. It feels to me that's a tough one. So uh,
Yeah.
one thing, oh, go ahead, hon.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, he was my or her first grandchild, so they had she like I would almost say favored him. And so,
Yeah, yeah.
and then, yeah, and then understand what you mean. Growing up when I was a lot smaller, she didn't make the best choices and sometimes wasn't around. But as she got older, she tried to make the changes. And so I understand what you mean when you say that.
Okay, good, good. Well, and thank you for validating that. I'll tell you, what I kind of, when I first started, tonight, and I was telling everybody too that the energy felt, kind of heavy, a lot of tragic passings, a lot of souls trying to come in that, passed very tragically, very unexpected. Um, I'm not getting that from your mom, but I'll tell you what I am getting from your mom. Your mom, as I feel she's here, and why I chose you first and foremost, is because she is such a beautiful, strong energy right now that her light and her higher vibration is helping for these other souls that, passed very tragically, and some of them very, very recently. So, sometimes it takes a while for a soul to kind of, be on the other side per se before they'll be able to channel. And so your mom's presence isn't just to help you and to give you guidance with your son, but I hope you know your mom is also doing some very beautiful, as I say, angel kind of work. So I think it's amazing just to feel how she's um, she's like, I gotta get my message in first, and then I'm gonna hang out and help the others. So I love that. So if anything, hun, I want you to know I do feel that with the son that we're talking about, to just boy, I'll tell you, bite the bullet, trust in, that he's going to make the right choices because I'm not worried as far as like what your mom is showing me. I feel like he's going to, I mean, of course he's 21. He's going to do dumb things. Kids is, they're kids. It's, age appropriate dumb things at 21. you know?
Yeah.
Um, but I'm not worried about him being in any kind of danger, by all means. So, um, but I'll tell you too, one thing that your mom wants me to make sure I tell you before we end, that she just keeps wanting me to congratulate you for your recent huge accomplishment. In her eyes, this is a beautiful accomplishment. And so, and I really feel this has something to do with even, I mean, I don't even know if I feel this is work related. So, so keep it in mind. If you can't quite connect with that, sometimes it's future just because there's no concept of time on the other side. So she may be thinking this is happening now. So just keep that in mind. Um, can I ask, do you work, hon?
Yeah.
Do you have a career?
Hmm.
What do you do for work?
I work for the IRS and I'm an analyst for them.
Okay. Um, okay. So yeah, I felt the energy go, boo.
But maybe she can, yeah. But and I don't deal with the tax part, so I deal
Oh,
with a lot of
good.
hiring, and so that's kind of frozen. But I can maybe see it's not been a promotion like anytime soon, but like I've definitely climbed the ladder. I started out as a clerk and tax examiner, and like I've
Okay.
definitely moved up the ladder. I started out as a grade 4, now I'm a grade 12, so
Oh,
I've
that's
worked
huge.
really yeah, I worked really hard to move up, so
Oh, I love that. Now, Has that process, did that happen after mom's passing?
Yes,
Or
my
okay.
whole career at IRS. I've been there almost 10 years, and she passed
Ah,
before I started.
okay, hon. I think you hit it right on the head. I feel like it's been just that's why I couldn't quite figure out. It wasn't like like a instant, promotion or instant, large raise. And that's why I said, I don't know if it's career, but it really is just letting you know that all of this beautiful progress that you have made, that she has seen this, she's been right there. And just so extremely proud of you, my friend. So proud of you. And I just keep hearing her say that, and I'll just like verbatim tell you what I hear. I keep hearing, you have no idea what she has gone through. And it's like she knows that everything you've endured to get where you are now, I mean, is just incredible. So even that part I feel is her congratulations. Um, but I'll tell you, just yeah, watch that young man of yours, because I just have a feeling he's going to be one that's going to enjoy the traveling and the adventure. And, so this won't be the last time, my friend. I'm sorry. But you've got good kids, hon. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'll tell people I'm worried about, whatever it may be, but I feel like, you've done a great job. You've done what you've needed to do to raise them right, and, make good choices. And so just, you know, just give him all that love and protection, and, send him on his way. And I think without a doubt, your mom will be right there, without a doubt. And so,
That gives me a
um,
little comfort because, yeah,
yeah,
it's scary.
it
That's
is.
funny.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I hope this helped you, my friend. I hope this helped you, give you a little bit of comfort. And I know these are just short and sweet, but I love that your mom popped in and just wanted to make sure that you got kind of, a two for one type. She's like, let her know I'm here, but then I want to help, with my grandson. So,
Yes, thank you. I really appreciate it.
oh my gosh, hon, you're so welcome. And thanks for coming on live. I loved it. That worked out great. So,
Yes,
but feel free to stay on for sure, hon. And we'd love to have you stay. If not, then, I know it's getting late, but hopefully we'll connect another time.
thank you, Stephanie. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
All right, hon. You're welcome. Have a good night, hon.
You too. Bye.
Okay, bye. Oh, I'm back. I'm telling you. um, it's what happens sometimes when the energy, all I did was, just removed, her from the stage, as they call it. And then I disappeared, and then had to completely jump back in. So weird. But anyway, I'm back. So, but yes, yep, I'm still live. So if you guys are just hopping on, we just had a little bit of a technical issue, but we're already, yep, like Eva said, spirit's already having fun and play. And I told you guys it's been an interesting energy tonight with these souls that are um, very present, that all have kind of the same um, this same energy. And usually that's where they have all passed the same way, or similar ways, if that makes sense. So but how beautiful, um for Amber's mom to um to come in and to just give her message, but let us know that that she's here to help, bring any others forward. So, and being that she's been on the other side more than 10 years makes a lot of sense because that's where the energy gets even stronger. But okay, beautiful. All right, you guys. We're going to do a little spirit led reading because I'll find my pen. Only because when I was doing that reading for her, um, I immediately felt that I had just a bunch of different souls coming in and different downloads coming in. So bear with me here just a minute, you guys. I'm gonna, if you guys aren't familiar with what spirit led means, what that is where I just allow spirit, your loved ones in spirit, to lead the reading per se. So now, as I start to tell you what they're trying to communicate, if you can connect with it, and when I mean connect with it, meaning like it makes sense to you, whatever it may be, and that you can take most of what I'm telling you, then, please comment and let me know. That way we can make sure that we get you connected to your loved one on the other side. So, okay, let me do my little scribbling here. I'll tell you, I'll be glad when this tooth gets fixed. It's so sore. Okay. Should be drinking water. I know someone probably just cussed me. Stop, you're drinking soda. um, okay. I can definitely tell you that this soul that's starting to step in is male. My right side is definitely full of goosebumps. So my right side has got way a lot all down my right side. So already I know that we've got a male. I know that what he's shown me as well is hmm, uh, he's emphasizing issues, problems within the abdomen. Now, this did not cause his passing, but having illness, the liver or even the stomach. I don't think I'm going as far as like colon or intestine, but could be. But I've got liver problems or problems in the stomach, the pancreas. Um, and then that didn't cause my passing, but I had those issues while I was here in the physical world. Um, so, hang on. Um, I just heard the name like, hang on. Boy, I just heard that really quick. Hang on. BR, Brad or Brent or Brett. I can hear one syllable, but BR at the beginning, BR, Brad, Brett, Brent. I laughed and said bro. It's not bro. But one syllable too, by the way, just one syllable. So, but BR, Brad, Brett, Brent. Um, um, I'm not going to look at any comments yet because I'm getting so much. I want to make sure I get this already. Brock, that name just came up. Trying to think of other BR one syllable names. Um, um, he's not really too fairly new soul, fairly new soul. So for me, this is where a new soul would be that they have not been on the other side. I mean, I would, and this is pushing it a year. So I would say their passing was within the last 2 years, but I mean, even a year. So it feels to me very new soul. Um, also, um, I just heard him. I just heard him say by the river, by the river. Well, yes, I heard that. So that gave me chills. That gave me chills everywhere. By the river. I think there's a song that goes like that. By the river. By the river. I can hear it in my head, but I don't know if that's what this is. By the river. So I don't know if that's where he passed. Um, but very well something about the river. Okay, let me look at your comments. Oh boy, you guys, there's a lot. Oh, buddy. Okay, let's see. I hate that I'm so short and I gotta stretch. Okay, let's see here. Alrighty. Oh, I just want to say hi really quick to Naya. Hi, Naya. Long time no see, my friend. Let's see. Oh, Danielle. Daughter's birthday and grandpa on the 26th. Oh, I love that. Um, I we could be looking at even possibly Michaela Butch, very one syllable. Um, but I fairly confident I heard they are. So not Bruno, Regina, because it was just one syllable, and Bruno being two, because it was very quick. Um, I almost laughed and said Bart, but like that, be very one syllable. And oh, Eva, you okay? So you understand that, Eva, and his middle name is Brett. Okay, and I'll take middle name too. Okay, and said my husband had major stomach bruising from an accident. Okay, that would make sense as well. Michaela studies a new soul. Past Davis had passed in May. Teresa Boyd, yeah, could very well be Boyd. Very one syllable B, but it's even that feeling of like when I heard his name, it's such a feeling of, when someone's very proud of their name where they don't hate it. This came through as being very proud and very like, I want to say like alpha male. I don't know if that's even the right word interpretation of this, but that's kind of how it came across. So, Grandpa Bob, Bree said, my Grandpa Bob passed. He had pancreatic issues while he was living. He passed in December. His house sits just feet from a creek. Oh, girl, you just gave me goosebumps everywhere. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Not Billy. Blake could very well be. Um, oh shit. Teresa said Boyd tragic passing on the 13th. Oh my goodness, Teresa. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of you guys connecting with this. This is crazy. Melissa said Ben passed a couple, very much so. Absolutely. Gosh, I was thinking one syllable B was going to be a tough one here, but Michaela said Butch, his son just got a boat and takes it to the river and had the issues you were saying. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. And he recently passed. Let's see. And then Lisa said, hi, Stephanie, Brian, hard on life support. Oh my goodness, my friend. And Lisa, is this Brian on life support now, right now as we speak? Carrie said, my loved one passed on 2/6. He had liver cancer and organ rupture, which ultimately caused him to be rushed to the hospital. He passed. Oh, but don't connect with the B name. Dang it. Boy, that all connected beautifully, hun. But remember, too, you guys, the names when they come through can be with someone living or past. It doesn't have to be the name of the soul on the other side or of someone who passed. It can be they might be connecting with, a nickname of someone here, or, I know that these are kind of very, broad, I guess, if you will. So, I'm reading, gosh, you guys, a whole bunch. So, Kylie, my father in law is Brent. He had diabetes, passed due to COVID. He had issues with his kidneys. His name was Brent. His son lives by the river now and is always fishing on the river. My gosh, you guys are killing me. um, his wife Joanne channeled us 2 weeks ago. Oh, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So that's the Joanne. Are you serious, Michaela? That's crazy. Um, oh, my daughter's on. Carrie is right here. She had a friend, Brett, that passed of a heart attack. Okay. Let me know too if like the issues with I don't know if Carrie would know this, Mandy, but issues with like the stomach or organs within that area before, but did not cause the passing. Um, let's see, Holly. Hi, Holly. Brett. Hey, Brett. See these names? Um, definitely are all making sense too. So, you guys are killing me. Teresa said, yes, my hubby and kids are void. Um, oh, okay, that's interesting. Hang on. So, Melissa Nelson said, Ben, my cousin, I just walked in my daughter's room and she's reading a story. Right as you said, by the river, she read those exact words. It weirded me out. Yeah, that's weirding me out, my friend. What? Holy crap. Okay, that's kind of cool though. Holly could very well be Bear Lake. Absolutely, hun. Lake, river. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are all connecting. Amazing. Okay, Teresa said, my hubby, what did you say? Did you say my hubby odds madness after his uncle Boyd? He was handed down a boat. Oh, he passed away on 8/13. And was that just this last August, Teresa? Um, um, Oh, so Mandy said, she said, not that she knows it, but his ashes were spread in a river. He was healthy. Michaela, her and her husband literally passed the same date, exactly a year apart. Isn't that crazy when these things happen? Claire, my stepfather's middle name is Brett. His mom recently passed. Stepdad has liver issues. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. Okay, let me see if I can get more validations. I was thinking you guys went all connect with that, but I was wrong. Um, bear with me for a minute here. Um, I can't get over the one about, um, was it Melissa that your daughter was reading the book and read by the river? I mean, that's the weirdest things that souls will do. It'll be their way of, um, you know, being right there, their soul being right there as your daughter is reading this book. And then as I hear it, knowing that you would, connect with that or hear it, if that makes sense. So um, that's pretty cool. One time, I have to tell you guys really quick, I was doing a reading one time and over Zoom like this, or not Zoom, but virtual, and I was tasting. Um, it was some. I want to say it was like red licorice. I think is what it was. It was licorice, and um, then I picked this gal, and she was literally eating red licorice right at that moment. So it was pretty cool. Sometimes I pick up on what the other side, wants to bring up. So it's kind of interesting. So let's see. Let's see. Yes, absolutely. Holly, yeah, I love that, Holly. So if you have a question um, for a loved one on the other side that you think this may be connected to you, not just any loved one in general, but who this male is with this name, with this connection, um, then you can definitely ask a question and I can see what we get. So, um, um, but I love that Melissa said I had already decided it wasn't for me. I thought I kind of someone was trying to get my absolutely someone was trying to get your attention. Okay, so I gotta hang on. What is going on with my phone? All right, oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yep, absolutely, Holly. Um, okay, Holly said, is this Brett trying to communicate with Lori about last weekend at their lake? Oh, good, good stuff. I like it. I like it. Okay. Hang on one second. Let me see if I can get more. Um, I'm sweating like crazy, you guys. Ooh. Um, so what I'm starting to see now, and so now more visual through it's called claircognizance. So as earlier I was hearing the name, but now seeing kind of a picture show of vision. So um and let's see here. Okay, Teresa said, can you ask if they connected with their daughter when they passed? Ah, okay. Okay, you got it. Let me see whatever comes usually is um, the answer to or will connect to your question. My pen just stopped working again. Um, um, so one thing I keep seeing is, uh, I'm trying to get more of an explanation or seeing what more comes with the water, river, lake, whatever it may be. And there's such a the vision coming out. I'm gonna try to explain this the best I can, but where um, we okay, I'll just kind of explain this as I'm seeing it. So I've got definitely a gathering of a lot of people, maybe family, whether it's family reunion or if this is, a party with friends, I don't care, whatever it may be, lots of people, someone, a little bit of drinking, as I think when we go to lakes and rivers, people tend to do. But then I need to emphasize, they're showing me that somebody had some kind of medical attention, someone needed medical attention, um, or we thought that something was happening to them. But um, I mean, everything turned out okay, but there was such a feeling of their presence, meaning who this is on the other side, their presence being there, that because their presence was there, because even people talking about them, bringing in the memories or bringing this person up is validation or a sign that they're there. But even that sense of them being there, now others are saying or feeling that um, that because things turned out okay, it was because of this soul that is on the other side. Gosh, I hope that makes sense. This is the best way I can describe this. So, but it's where, okay, I'll just give you an example. Somebody, this is just hypothetical. Somebody almost drowns, and this might be a bad analogy, but somebody almost drowns. They were drinking, and then, that person ends up being pulled out and they were fine. And others say, oh, I knew that Bob was with me or Brett was with me or whatever it may be. So it's kind of like that. But also, I feel like I need to mention that conversations got heated. Conversations got very, some people after his passing, or even on this, moment by the river, the lake, that, boy, yeah, where people are arguing, they always say, what is it? Add alcohol, instant asshole. So it's kind of like, we got a little bit excited. So I'm just trying to explain this the best way I can. But um, okay, let's see. Let me look at your comments now. Gosh, I feel like I am rambling, but that's the best way I could put it. So um, let's see here. Let's see here. Hi, Renee from Gettysburg. Oh, I love seeing you guys on. I know East Coast people, it's like 11:30, huh? Michaela, does he have mustache in classes? I don't know, my friend. I very rarely see features, but usually if I ever see features, I'll bring that up right away because they'll be so distinctive and they'll be right kind of in my face. But um, I'm not seeing anything with that. Um, let's see, Amy, my brother passed away in 2004. We spread his ashes about 1 year ago by a lake. He had liver issues, passed away on a brain. Oh, goodness. His name doesn't start with a B, but one of my sons is Lake. We're about to have a family reunion at the lake house in October. Oh, my gosh. Lots of connections there, too, huh? Michaela, I was just at the river a few weeks ago. Oh, good Lord. We've had a lot of drownings here in Utah. It's been so sad, so crazy. Teresa, my hubby's uncle boy just passed, and he handed the boat down to Steve, and he handed it down to his son, and then he passed. We are oh, planning two celebrations of life, and the family is fighting. Oh my gosh. Okay. So sad when these things happen, you guys. I know. Um, let's see here. Yeah, righty. Um, oh, hi, Kelsey. I love you're here, hon. I just told my ex's baby's mother to tell her son to watch for the signs because he's still very much alive. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, hon. Um, that it's always so hard, especially for, children to understand or wrap their cute little brains around, to understand death, and it's not an easy thing to have to try to explain or you know um, to give them comfort. It's definitely very hard, and I always say that I feel the best way is to let them know that they are angels, or that they're now helping grandma or grandpa or whoever might be on the other side. So it's a, it gives them that idea, um, and kind of a younger minded perception that they're, just because I can't see them, well, they are somewhere, and they don't feel like they're kind of lost, if you will. So um okay. let's see. Um, um, so where did I want to get more information for you guys here from, but I want to go back. Um, um, oh, okay, that was the other question. Um, Holly, um, Holly, does okay, yeah, Holly Murphy. So Holly, with your question about is Brett trying to communicate with Lori or Gary about last weekend at Bear Lake? So let me know, Holly, if what I just explained the best way I can, if that makes sense with your question. But also, let's see here. Um, okay. Okay. I think I think I okay. Oh, Brittany. Let's see. Oh, Brittany. While rafting down the river, raft holding my kids. Almost flipped. My kids were barely saved. Not sure if my brother and his girlfriend had been trained. Oh, wow. Um, I'll tell you, just reading that gave me just like a nauseous feeling of what happened to me years ago. I was pregnant with Braxton, and I had Mandy with me, and she was only maybe two, three, no, probably about three. And we were going down the Portneuf River, which is in Idaho, at Lava. And here's me, this pregnant woman with a small child. And, they said the river was fairly calm. And I hit one of these kind of whirlpool type things, and I got sucked in, and we tipped. And I'll tell you, I mean, thank God we all had life jackets on, but it scared the crap out of me for sure. Um, it's definitely brings back some PTSD. um, oh yes, Eva. Yeah, Eva, let me know when you did that, and that would be awesome. So, hi, Heather Lawrence. Oh, good to see you are here, and thank you for being here. So I want to tell you that uh, I still don't know who this is connecting with, and it's driving me crazy. So let me see if I can. I kind of want to see if so, Teresa. I just feel so drawn to you, Teresa. So, Teresa Cook. So, um, I can't believe that you guys have got to do two celebrations of life. Um, okay. So, let's see. Um, Vintage Me Cat. I love that. Any chance name you heard was Bear? Absolutely. If it's a nickname um, like that, absolutely it can be, especially when someone mentions a nickname that is very, rare, I guess, if you will, not common. So, unlike, saying Bob, well, I think we all know a Bob, so where that can, make sense as well. So, um, oh, Kelsey, I lost my mom Saturday. Bobby. Oh my gosh, my friend Kelsey. Kelsey, do you live here in Utah, hun? Kelsey Smith. I lost my mom Saturday. Um, oh my gosh, Kelsey, do I know your mom? Um, okay, the only reason why, because I have a client named Bobby that I just did a reading for a few weeks ago. And I am just I'm speechless right now. I'm sorry. And I'm so sorry, sweetheart, for the loss of your mom. I'll tell you, when I lost my mom, it's been 13 years, and um, it was probably the worst day of my life, the worst thing I've ever had to go through. And being that, she was such my best friend. So, um, let's see. Okay, and then Amber. Amber said, I'm Kelsey's sister, Amber. Oh, good. You guys have got a few of you on here. My gosh, all these people that just so many losses. Oh, oh, Amber. Oh, Eva is our aunt. Oh, thank you for helping me with that. um, I always need like the reminders, I swear. So, let's see here. Um, let's see. All right. I'm reading all your comments here for a minute, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Heather said, I lost two friends the past 2 weeks, and it's the anniversary week of losing my son of 3 years ago. Oh, Heather, I'm so sorry, hun. Oh my goodness. Hey. Hi, Crystal. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Crystal worked with my mom, or my mom worked for Crystal at Walmart. And I can't believe, Crystal, it's been almost 13 years since my mom passed. So just crazy to even like fathom it's been that long. I just crazy. Well, I'll tell you, I know that, of course, we've got several people on, and but there this year, as I was explaining to you guys, and then of course I'll get back to this soul and getting someone connected with this person or this soul. But this year of the nine this is the year of seeing so many things ending. And it's it's good and it's bad, right? It's you know it's very cleansing, and it's having these new beginnings, but with that comes sometimes these losses. And I was listening to another medium, and as she had put it in perspective, that we've already lost so many even famous people, some big famous movie stars or famous people that have passed this year. And and even I as sad as I hate to say it, I predict we're going to see some more even in the last 4 months. And but I have had so many clients coming and wanting to channel their departed loved ones that have passed this year. And it's like it's just been crazy, and just can't quite understand it, other than, it's just when it's time. And I think that's the only way I can find peace with this. But um, it's just, I mean, so many people have been, experiencing all of this. So, but, you know, I mean, I guess death's inevitable, and we, unfortunately have to, um, you know, go through it, and then eventually ourselves as well, right? So, but it's the human side trying to understand the why. And I feel like that this, by the way, the soul that's coming in, this very strong masculine man with this B name, this one syllable B name, um, passing very tragically, very unexpected. I will tell you that everything I've been telling you guys is 100% connecting with him. So going back, if you connect with that name, the one syllable, B, you know, even more, even more so if it's the BR, like Brett or Brent, Bruce, whatever may be, Bryce. Um, but also there were issues with his stomach or the liver um, that he may have dealt with while he was here in the physical world. So, um, and then uh, also, I kept hearing something about down by the river or by the river, something about the river, and even though I heard by the river, oftentimes, I mean, it's pretty specific river, but it also can be that's what they're saying because of something to do with the lake or river, not an ocean, by the way. This is smaller body, so if that makes sense. So um and let's see. I'm going to see what more I can get here. But Teresa, I have a feeling I'm with you, my friend. So, um, oh, sorry, hang on, you guys. Diane, I'm going to get me some meat down. My mouth gets so dry. It's so ridiculous. Um, okay. Uh, right away, he's mentioning that the feeling I'm getting is something travels. Um, and then ultimately hits the heart. Um, or it reminds me of kind of like, um, what do you call this, you guys? Like a pulmonary, pulmonary embolism. Something comes through, um, but I feel like I don't know how else to put this. Something may travel through the body, but then hits me right in the chest. So passing is caused, or the cause of passing is the heart, um, lung, chest related. So if this, makes sense. Um, hmm, I don't know what this means. I just heard him say, I know I should have stopped. I know I should have stopped. I don't know what this means. I'm just saying it as I'm hearing it. So I should have stopped what? Hang on. Hmm. And then I hear him laughing. And here I hear laughter coming from this man, and I'll tell you, his laughter is a bit contagious. So it's kind of one of those ones where you hear someone laugh and it just gets you laughing, or they're laughing and you're like, oh my gosh, yep, that's so and so. You just know, right? You just know. Um, so let's see. Uh, mm, he's laughing and wants to talk about, he's like, mention the ear piercing or mention something with the ear. Boy, this is getting very specific, you guys. I hope this makes sense. Um, but I almost feel like they're, where, you would do stupid shit when you were drinking if you were drunk and then you like went and pierced your ear or tried to pierce your ear, or you did something, really stupid while you're intoxicated. So, um, let's see. Um, Okay, Teresa said, boy died from a broken heart, suicide, and he knew how much it would hurt. Oh, goodness. He stopped by before it happened and had a beer. Oh my gosh, my friend. What in the world? Okay. Um, let's see. Heather said he should have stopped doing the drug. Actually was in rehab when he passed. Oh my goodness, hun. I'm so sorry. I'm telling you, addiction, whether it's drugs or alcohol, it's an illness, and I think that we need to, I mean, I don't say all of us, but a good portion of society in general needs to like understand that it is more of an illness and we need more education and more support. I'll get off my soapbox about that. But um, okay, let's see. Um, what's okay? Could it be Jer? Is that Jer, Angie? Jer? Is that what you're saying? Um, um, okay. Regina, can it be a hearing? Yeah, absolutely, it can be a hearing aid. Yeah, something about the ear though, but there's something comical about the ear or what's in the ear. So I'm not sure what this is about. So, um, uh, oh, Eva just said, "OMG, he fired off an effing gun and it nicked his ear. It bled at the top of his left ear. I thought he was gonna die. He was drunk." See, that's what I mean. Like, this is some stupid drunk like accident. So, um, let's see here. Oh, good, Holly. Oh, I'm glad. Glad, my friend. Um, let's see. Oh, Teresa said yes, maybe Jared, it's Boyd's nephew. Oh, okay. All right. I think we have a few people that are understanding a little bit of this. So, okay, let me get more. We're finally we may have a couple of them because I'll tell you, I've got when I was in here getting ready, like I was saying, it wasn't just one soul that passed tragically. I mean, I had several, and it was such an emphasis on um, the fact that they passed very recently. So, and for me, as I put that in kind of a timeline, this is where their passing would be within the last, I mean, 2 years, and that's stretching it. I would even say a year. So, um, so keep that in mind. Hang on, I got to go to a new page. Um, I'm asking, I need more specific stuff. I thought for sure the ear thing would make sense too, but I think it did with a couple. Um, uh, okay. 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 This is very specific. So, um, Teresa, let me ask you, or whoever else is on connected with Boyd or with his nephew, Jer, I think you said. So has Jer passed? Jer has the nephew passed? Oh, look, I just read Madison. Both Boyd and Jared passed in the last month. Both very. Oh, okay. I just have a feeling I'm with you guys. Okay. Something very specific came up, and they're. I'm going to just again describe the vision. Um, is there a daughter? When it does Boyd have a daughter? Um, or well, because they're coming in so strong with wanting to also talk about um, the daughter or I don't even care if it's daughter-in-law. So, and then I'm going through. So I'll just explain. I'm at a closet It's just so bizarre. I'm at a closet. I'm opening up this closet. The closet at the top has some kind of a box, or I don't cardboard box, or even plastic container. I don't care. I take that down, and then inside this box, as I'm going through, um, there I'm looking for a specific picture. Now, this is after their passing. And so his daughter passed. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew I was with you, Teresa. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need one of you ladies to come on. Um, so Teresa or Madison, do you guys want to come on here? Um, I had a feeling I was with one of you guys. So, um, oh wow, I've got chills everywhere. Okay, Abby is Boyd's daughter. Okay. Oh, you just said, oh, hang on, you just said Abby, and that just gave me goosebumps everywhere. Is that today? So I did a reading earlier today over, virtual, and oh hell, I don't know where I wrote that. But I was getting, like, when someone's name is Abigail, but would go by Abby. Um, and I'm assuming Abby is Abigail. But or Addison went by Addie. I kept hearing either Abby or Addie. So um, uh, let's see. You guys are so funny. um, okay. Teresa said his daughter passed. Oh, Teresa, you just did that? You were going through a box of pictures. Is that what you're saying to me, my friend? And then Angie said, Jer has a daughter also. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Nicola. I see you, hon. You're so, it's like 7 hours ahead in the UK. Um, so, okay. And Abby is Boyd's daughter, and Abby is the one who passed. Wow. Okay. Um, hey, ladies, you let me know which one of you wants to come on live if you want. If you don't want to, it's okay too. I get it, but let me know, because I have a feeling that's exactly what this. So Teresa, yes, for his nephew's celebration. Yeah. So the fact, Teresa, that you are on tonight, hun, the fact that I'm seeing this specific vision of trying to find a certain picture, it just validates that, you know, um, that one, if not both of those souls were right there next to you as you were doing this. So just incredible validation, hun. Let's see here. Okay. 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 Oh, Teresa. Okay, good. Okay, Teresa. I am going to put the link on here, hun. Okay. I love how everyone's like, it's all you, girl. um, Nobody's, everyone's got their makeup off, their bras off, they're in bed. And I'm like, get on. Okay. Okay. All right, hun. I just pinned that link. Oh my gosh, I've got goosebumps everywhere. Okay. I'm just writing a couple things down I'm hearing before I bring you on. So I'll watch for you to join on that link. Okay. All right. Boy, now I'm hearing a lot. Oh boy. Okay. I'm getting teary-eyed now too. Hold on. Okay. Teresa, are you able to are you able to join that link, hun? Did you see that link there to join? Okay. I'll watch for you to hop on, hun. But while I'm waiting for you, let me write down some more stuff that I'm getting. Hmm. Okay, I think we're just waiting for Teresa to hop on or click that link. So I'm just waiting for Teresa. But while I'm waiting, I'm writing more stuff down. Oh my goodness. This is a lot. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I got her. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and okay. Hello, Miss Teresa. Is
Hi.
that? Let's see here. All right. I don't know who that was. You can let her in, honey. Good night, honey. Do you guys all have the family on? I don't know who just tried to join. Oh, let's see here. Let me see where the sorry guys. That's not me. That was not me. Okay. All right. Let me see if okay. Okay, so someone's trying to hop on that's under the name of either Sunny or Sony, Sony. So is that Teresa, is that connected with you? Someone let me know. I don't want to bring someone on that isn't supposed to be. So, okay. I didn't think so. I don't know who this person is that's trying to hop on the live. Okay, Teresa said it's not working. So what you can do, Teresa, copy that link, open up a new browser and put it in there, and then you should be able to hop on. So that way, let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. All right. We're going to My good Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Hang on, you guys. Okay. There we go. What the heck? All right, someone's messing with us. Teresa, I can't even bring you on. I can't even bring you on stage. um, so Teresa, it's not letting me bring you on stage because I think it's because it shows that you don't have a camera. You know, if a working camera or whatever, maybe, I don't know, but I can't even bring you on stage and I can't even bring you on. So see if you can put that link in a different browser or have, or someone else can hop on. I love that you guys have everybody here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I knew there was a reason why I needed to do this tonight. So awesome. Okay. I'm watching to see when one of you guys hop in, but so keep trying. I'll watch. And if if honestly, you guys, if any of you are just not wanting to hop on live, it's okay. Y'all just watch for your comments to come through, and I can bring on a few of you. So, but oh, Teresa's going to try another phone. Okay, perfect. Okay. While you're doing that, my puppy's going nuts, which that doesn't surprise me. Pixie, no, no, you can't play with that. Come lay down. Come on. Oh, let's see. I love it. Everybody's trying to help. So it's amazing. Okay. All right. I'll watch to see when let's see. Oh yeah, and like Kelsey said, clear the browser cache for the app. Yeah, I've had to do that before too. Or you can go in and back out. Yeah, absolutely. I always say if all else fails, exit out and come in. I've had to do that a few times. So, so let's see. Luna, Tony, Luna, so whoever Luna, Tony is, if you're not connected to the person that I'm reading right now, then that may be why that you got kicked out. It's not where, unless you are connecting with this reading, otherwise it just is random order of reading. It doesn't go in order. And not everybody is chosen. What I'm doing right now is we're trying to connect with some family members that are on the live with one of their loved ones that has passed. So if that doesn't connect with you, then that's probably why. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, the link with the link that's posted is just for the person that I'm reading right now. Melissa, my mom had a dog named Pixie. Oh, I love that. Yep, our little Pixie. She's a pain in the butt sometimes. Yep, Teresa, I'll post the link again, hun. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, let's see. Okay. I think there's a way you can do this where it's like privately sent, so not everybody can see it. I'm gonna have to research that because that way I don't have people clicking that link that um, you know, shouldn't be, I guess, if you will. So um Teresa, oh sad. Um yeah, if we can get anybody that's connected with Boyd or with Jer, it's just so much easier. And then, I mean, I can bring a few people on. Um, and oh my gosh, I love this. I love that all of these, look at all this beautiful family support here. This is so amazing. Guys, I'm seriously so touched. I love it. Okay, let me know. So I pinned that link. I don't know if I can send it directly. I'm not sure how that works. I pinned the link at the top. I'm sorry, guys. I know there's a way to send it. I just don't know. I don't know how to do that. Let me see if that's to all destinations. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at Madison. Madison posted the link. And like I said, if you click on that link and it's not working, if you copy that link and put it in a new browser, then it will or should help you and bring you on. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anyone there yet. Okay. So you'll okay. I'm watching to see when you guys can jump on here. I know it's so tricky. Let me see. I'm gonna try something too, you guys, because we're gonna make this work. Dang it! I'll figure this out. Let's see. My gosh, even my computer's frozen. This is so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. Let's see. We can absolutely do this by comments, you guys. If you think that, I was just reading back through some of the comments. So Oakley, it said I can get on for Jer if I need to. I think that would be great. And then Michaela said, can we do it by comments? Absolutely, we can. Absolutely. Let's see. I'm going to try to. There is a lot of you guys here. I love it. Oh, hang on. Okay, I think I have someone that might be on. Oh, I do. Yay. Yay, it worked.
Yay! You have to pick your speaker.
That's so awesome. Oh my gosh, you guys,
I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can everybody else hear me?
We're like using two phones to do this.
Let's see. You're okay.
Pick your speaker.
I'm telling you, that's what happens. They mess with all your stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me make sure that. Okay. You guys let me know when you can hear me.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Yeah. Can you not hear me? That's so weird. I wonder why you guys can't hear me. Oh, now we lost him. This just goes to show you how strong these two souls are. So let me, I'm going to try something here too and see, but my computer has, even my laptop is completely froze. This is crazy. Okay. We might have to just, we might just have to wing it with just doing it this way, because I'm telling you, what happens is oftentimes that the energy or the souls and on the live we can hear you, but I'm not sure why. Yeah, I don't know why Teresa can't either, but oftentimes this is all from the souls on the other side. They will just not want to have it done a certain way. Or it can also be where they're, just the energy of bringing family on. Sometimes they're not ready for that. So we will. I'm just gonna let you guys know what I'm getting. I'm gonna watch your comments like crazy. So if you are not connected with this spirit, these two souls, so Boyd or Jer, or even I think Abby is the daughter that passed. Am I understanding that right? Then I say just keep your comments, don't comment. Then I'm not trying to, figure it all out. So, but we'll see how this all comes together. So, okay. All right. So, now in respect of, for when it comes to both of these very strong men that just passed, I want for whoever's on that is family or friends or whatever it may be, I want you to just keep in mind that because they're both here, they're both very present, and they're both so strong, that even just the information I'm getting can be connected to either one of them, both of them, or even they'll sometimes even mention those here in the physical world. So, so just kind of, as some of you have had readings with me before and have done this before, help the others out, I guess, too. So, I just love, just the family energy. I'm telling you, that's why tonight had to happen, because when I first started and I welcomed all these souls, and then all of these souls from the other side as they're coming in, all had the same tragic ending. Their passing was so tragic, so unexpected. And then just to hear, as Teresa was saying, that I think Boyd, I believe you had said, just had taken his life or passed, of a broken heart. It was such a feeling of, with him or both of them, but of something coming, traveling, and then coming and hitting my heart directly. So, which I don't think I've ever channeled a soul that has put it in perspective that way of a broken heart, or, or how they passed. I think it's just very interesting. So, so we'll see what more that we get there. But some things that I want to tell you I was getting while we were kind of waiting for Teresa to hop on, but The number 28 was coming up very strong. So 28 will be the age of 28, February 8th. This will be the 28th of a month as a significant date of a birth date, a death date. Now, am I understanding right that the daughter I was picking up on is Abby, and Abby has passed as well? Because the soul, one of the souls that Boyd or Jer kept wanting to mention the daughter. I'm with the daughter. I'm with the daughter. So I wasn't sure if that meant here in the physical or on the other side, but it could very well be both for that matter. So let me know if that makes sense. But the 28, this can also be the age that they would have been, or the age that they were at passing. So Michaela said yes, she was Boyd's daughter. Okay. All right. So keep that 28 in mind, like I said. Now, being that both these souls have only been gone a short amount of time, um, you know, even to say like 28 years ago, it may not make a lot of sense, but just keep that in mind as well. So, okay. So I feel very much that the biggest message I got right up front was the fact that these um, these men, these very strong souls, right away, Boyd said, "I am with the daughter. I am with my daughter," and it's a feeling of even the message of others wondering, "Gosh, I hope that he's with his daughter, or I hope that he, found his daughter." So this is when they bring this kind of in as well. So let's see here. And then, okay, Oakley said, Jared passed on the 27th. Oddly, Justin just turned 28. Just trying to think of everything. No, I love it. Even if you guys definitely comment, if you're like, maybe it's this, don't ever question it, just because you just never know the way that they channel. And being that both of these men passed so tragically and so, recently, their communication isn't going to be as on point as a soul that's been on the other side longer. So, so just kind of keep that in mind for sure. Um, okay, so Abby passed away. She was 10. Okay, so now that very well will be, so the number 28, also numerology, souls will use numbers, and 2 plus 8 is 10. And being now hearing that you said that where the 10 comes in. So very much she was 10 years old when she passed, or 10 years ago. So so we've got, even that 28 can be connected to Abby being 10, if that makes sense. So so just kind of keep that in mind as well. Oftentimes when we connect with what they're trying to communicate, or we validate it, they will give me chills. I call it my validation chills. And this is just to let me know, to let you all know that, yes, that's what they're trying to communicate. So what's interesting is the number 28, it kind of, I felt that 10 is connected to the 2 plus 8. But also there's something more to this, because that wasn't fully where that's in there. So ah okay. Hang on. I just heard something else. Okay. Let me go back to, so Oakley, um, who is Justin, hon? You said oddly Justin just turned 28. 28. So can I ask, who is Justin, and how would Justin be connected with either one of, or any three of these souls really, with Boyd, Jer, or Abby. Let me know. There's something about even the age of 28. So keep that in mind. Now, also, like I mentioned earlier, one of the souls, was showing me that vision of someone going into that closet, as I explained it, pulling down from the top this box, the vision, opening this box, and then looking for a particular picture, and that whatever this picture is, uh, that we found, and I feel like they're mentioning that you found the picture, but that picture, it just, it really, how do I put this? It honors that. It just honors them, their personality, who they were. So if there's any question about even this particular picture, I know Teresa, you had mentioned that you had just done this, that there's such a love for the picture that was found, and being okay with that. So let's see here. Oh, look, we might have, okay. Oh, we might have Teresa. Yay. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay.
Yay. I'm so excited. I'm
Oh,
so sorry. We've been working so hard to get on.
that's okay. No worries, hon. I'm telling you, it's like I say, everything happens the way it's supposed to, but
Yeah.
it just proves of, just the energy of these souls and how strong they are. And being that they're, such new, such new souls, to have that much of that kind of energy, you know, in my 28 years of doing this, how funny, 28, I just thought about it. But as long as I've been doing this, it's very rare for souls to come in this early that have not been gone, on the other side for about a year. But, but I've channeled souls that have been in transition. So, but with these two coming in with such specific validations, I think is just intention. It's incredible. So, and then just to see all of the family on here, I mean, for me, I'm going to tell you all, and this is for all the family, by the way. I'm going to move that comment now. For me, as I'm interpreting this from all three of these souls, from Boyd, from Jer, from Abby, all three of them, it's the emphasis on remembering about how important the family is. And
Yeah.
that's why you all are here. I'll tell you, death, it brings out the ugly in people, and then it brings families together. And both of them are just emphasizing so much that they had to do this to get you all to communicate and bring you together. And even if it's over, this crazy way of doing this, these souls are so adamant that their passing does not cause the family to part ways. And I'm going to tell you so seriously that these two souls have got my heart rate going so fast of like, enough's enough. And they did not want their passing to cause family to part ways. And, it's hard. The human side, our human side just struggles with this. We struggle with forgiveness. We struggle with grudges. We struggle with holding on to the past shit that, we just need to let go of. So they both are so adamant that they don't want to be the reason why the family is not um, talking or whatever it may be. So, and I know that's why you have so many family here, other than the fact that they absolutely want for everybody to hear their messages. I
It makes
just,
complete sense.
good. I just, I'm reading some of the comments here. So Ivan Nicole Taylor,
Yep.
said, OMG, we were literally just talking about Jer's passing was to bring us all together. That's exactly what he's saying.
And you know what's funny is so my mother-in-law that passed away, she had all the pictures, and I'm trying to get up in the top of the closet to get all of the pictures so that I can find the pictures of Jer. And then I put them all back, and then I pulled them out again to find the pictures of Boyd.
Oh, wow. So it makes sense with both of them in this. So that's incredible. And when you had commented and said that you literally just done this, I thought, yep, I knew I was with you. I knew I was being pulled so many different ways. But it's where they knew that this one thing would very well connect. Now, some other things I was getting when we were waiting a minute ago. Again, that number 28 very well can be connected to the number 10. 2 plus 8 is 10. And I was told Abby passed at age 10.
Yeah.
It could be that, but I didn't get that overwhelming sense of, validation. So just keep it in mind. The 28th, it will connect with, either of them, or really if it's family, then it's going to be family that is very, close family, immediate, I guess you will. So, and then, okay. Oh, hang on. Can you give me the dates of both their passings?
So Boyd passed away on August 13th. And where's your phone? I am not 100% sure on when Jer passed away. I'm
Okay.
sure one of the family can put it in the comments.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If anyone in the family is on, let me know. Oh, Angie said 927. 927?
7/27.
Oh, 720. Okay. Oh, it's like 927. Was that last year? Okay. 727. Okay. So 727. Oh goodness. I might have to look at, okay, hang on. I'm going to look at something just, I just got a vision and I want to see if this is right. So for some reason, they're not letting that 28 go. So that's the only reason why I'm sitting out that for a minute. Just let's see.
Hold the phone. Where's your mom? No.
Let's see here. Now he passed on the 27th, which very well, sometimes they'll talk about the 28th the next day. Oh, hang on. I just got more with that. But let me go and look at something really quick here. So 727, right? Okay, so goodness, okay. Bear with me here. Okay. Have we scheduled, or do we know when the celebration of life is going to be?
We do for Jer, but
When
we
is-
don't for Boyd.
Okay, when is Jer's?
Jer's is the 13th of September.
Okay, well, here's all the dang 13s I was getting, so that's making sense.
And Boyd passed away on August 13th.
Okay, so remember earlier when I also said that I kept getting on my podcast, I kept getting 13, and then I, for some reason, felt there was two connections with 13, which led me to the 26th. Well, we've got two 13 dates. We've got a death date on the 13th, and then we've got a celebration of life on the 13th. This is how the two souls come in and validate different numbers, dates, but where that kind of meshes together, if you will. So if anything, there's some validation of that. That 28, I thought that I kept thinking, gosh, has it been 28 days since Jer's passing, and we're pretty dang close, but not at 28 days. I kept feeling there was something with that. So now let's see, we've got, yeah, I just want to make sure 1, 2, 3, 21. So yeah, we're pretty dang close. But I feel like as soon as I mentioned the day after, I just immediately got chills and connection with the day after. So let me go back in here. So even on the 28th, the day after his passing, uh, there very well is a very significant reason that we need to mention that. And I'm going to see what more I can get. But I want you to kind of keep that in mind. Let's
The
see.
day after, I mean, my
Yeah.
daughter JC was born on the 29th. I don't know if that, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of dates.
Yeah. No, it's perfect.
And I'm
Hun.
sure it'll sink in
Yeah,
after.
it will. I know it always does. And then again, remember this can be February 8th as a connection as well as a birth date or death date, anniversary. So or even someone being married 28 years. This is how they'll bring this up. It's weird. Now, the other, what else I was getting? I kept smelling and they kept emphasizing the leather. And I kept feeling like there was like so much leather. And don't get rid of my leather. So I have no idea what this is.
I mean, it could be like the fathers coming through because we have their boots on a shelf, both my dad and his dad. And on February 8th, I got a tattoo for my mother-in-law. So
Oh,
I feel like it's kind of like maybe all connected. Because like
yeah.
my mother-in-law loved Boyd and Jer more than anything. So
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, that being such a specific date, and that uh, February 8th tattoo was for your mother-in-law. Is
yeah,
that right?
yes.
Okay. Uh, well, you just gave me chills everywhere. So there's a connection with that date. Also, someone was asking about, Oakley said, was Jared 28 when he started dating Rachel, but Debbie said no. So I mean, that's kind of what they'll bring up too, these kinds of things too. But the other thing, so the leather, I really feel this has something to do with, and I kept saying um, almost even the sense of when you wear leather when you're riding, riding a motorcycle. It's, it's something to do with, I went immediately to being on a motorcycle.
The only thing I can think right now is that we have both our dads' leather boots on a shelf. My dad rode a Harley.
And okay, so these were for riding boots, right?
Yeah,
Not just, yeah, riding.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm sure there's
Yeah.
something else. I just can't think of it.
No, that's fine, hun. No, just these are things that I want everybody to kind of keep in mind. So now how is Boyd and Jer connected with you two, with you and
So,
Steve?
so Steve is Stephen Boyd. He's Stephen. He's the third. And then Jer was one of his favorite cousins. Jer looked a lot like Steve, and they just all and another thing. So Boyd had the boat, gave
Yeah.
it to Stephen Boyd, and then he gave the boat to Jer.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense with the boat without
Yeah,
a doubt.
the
Okay.
water.
With that. Okay. No,
Yeah.
that makes so much sense. So Steve, is Boyd is Boyd father or how is not father,
Boyd's
but
my uncle. He's my,
uncle?
yeah,
Okay.
he's my mom's brother.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. But I never met him like when I came into group readings for you
No,
guys, right? Okay.
no,
I didn't think so. Okay.
no.
Um, There's also when I'm kind of switching gears a little bit with Jer being that very much younger than Boyd. But there's a feeling with him coming in of really just, even when I mentioned earlier about having the daughter with them, he really emphasizes also about, and does he have a daughter here in the physical, a daughter living?
Yeah.
Okay.
He adored her.
Absolutely. Okay, hang on. I'm getting more about her. I just, I just heard a name, 3-syllable though. 3 syllables, really hard. Hang on, if it's, the 3. Boy, they're giving me a whole lot right now.
Oh, I'm sure.
I love it. Well, I don't know if this is like Brianne or it's not 3. Brianne or Brittany, I can hear really, again, 2-syllable connection, but this is connecting with someone here living. And then the name
Jared's
even,
daughter, Timber.
what's
And
her name?
Timber.
Oh, like Timber?
Tymber. Yeah.
Oh, cute. Oh, okay. Okay. He's shown me the number 8, month of August, the 8th of the month. And this is coming from Jer, without a doubt. So age of 8, this is where these numbers will start to connect. I'm looking at some of the comments here.
Yeah.
See what
Angie and Ivan might have more on that.
and Oakley
and Oakley. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm looking at their comments. So, so Michaela said he's my uncle. Michaela Peterson, he's my uncle. Okay, and she got married on the 8th. Michaela got married, and was that just this last October?
No, but he did adore his nieces. Like yeah.
Oh, you can tell he is like very connected to.
Oh yeah.
To everybody that's on. It's like I don't want to forget anybody. That's how he's trying to come in.
Yeah.
Oh, Michaela said he cried at my wedding. So if anything, Michaela, here's some validation for you of wanting to mention, even the date. Oh, I just saw something else. Hang on. Yeah. Do you know how old Timber is? Boy, he just.
You'll get it in a second.
Okay. Easton Taylor said, my dad texted Jer on August 8th. Oh my goodness.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like, oh my gosh, Easton just said 14 or 15. Oakley said 15. So, I love all this. This is so awesome. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you'll be able to see this is for everybody, but when I asked how old she is, let's see, I gotta go this way. Where's my camera? Hang on. Oh, right there. So he kept saying 14. So there's very much a connection already with his daughter, and I kind of giggled because when I felt like he was mentioning his daughter's age, there was such a sigh of like, being such a tough age. And my daughter JC's 13, almost 14. So I get it. It's like, it's the age. But absolutely adores, not just, of course, his daughter, but also,
He loved his family.
yeah, just very family oriented.
Yeah.
And that makes even more sense to me of why that all the family is here, why they're so adamant about, keeping everybody together, especially from Jer, especially from him. He also, I keep seeing like a sports car, and they're mentioning the sports car, like, I don't know, Corvette, or if this is like, and I don't see color, but it's the color of this is, I mean,
their grandpa, so Boyd's dad was a race car mechanic.
oh, okay.
So I
And
don't
that's,
know if it's
yeah.
that.
Oh, hang on. Someone just commented. So Debbie Taylor, just said June 28th, I think. What is June 28th? There's the 28th. What is the 28th? I'm going back and reading these comments. Oh, wait.
That was mine and Steve's anniversary.
Oh, the 28th?
Oh, shit.
Is,
No, June 29th.
oh,
Shoot, sorry. But
you're in trouble.
I know.
No, I think so. Debbie said June 28th, I think, and I think that's Oakley said, when is her birthday? If her birthday is June 28th, there's the 28th without a doubt. So, and Easton just said his daughter's birthday is the 28th. Oh my God.
Nice.
Now we have the 28th. So even more beautiful validation. Hang on. Everybody's mentioning that Debbie also said that Dad also drove a race car number 28.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize his car was 28. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And it's Timber's birthday is the 28th. I knew you guys would figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
And I think it's validation that they're all together, because
Oh,
we knew they would all
absolutely.
be together. And
yeah, absolutely. And just to have all the family on and seeing, I mean, even the different connections that are so specific, and this, you guys know this, but for others, who have never done anything like this, it's validation for them, for you guys who are also on, that are family, to know that this is something I wouldn't know. I don't know any of this about you. And for them to come in and validate these numbers that are connected with something so specific and special, that it's just their way of wanting to make sure family knows that they are okay, that they are on the other side, that they are all together. And, nothing is more important than family, I'll just tell you. So it's just how that they're working together. One thing that I don't know what this means, I hope you guys understand, but as Boyd shows me, he's with his daughter. Now I know she passed very young, as I saw, but he keeps wanting for, maybe it's all of you, but for one of whoever is on, to know that she can move now. He keeps saying she can move, and then I see her twirling.
We get it.
You get it?
He has another daughter that has been homeschooled, and she's been under somebody's thumb, and he wanted her to be able to branch out and go do something else and move out of the house and go to college.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so, it's very special. It's very sweet. Um, and is that Boyd's daughter? Is that okay?
His other daughter. Yeah.
His other daughter.
Yep.
Okay. But he's also emphasizing his daughter that he on the other side is she won't stop moving, like she's dancing, she can move, she's got,
Yeah.
I don't know, did she have issues with being able to walk, or she,
She had brain cancer, so like part of her
oh,
body didn't work right. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And she was our glitter princess, so I get that.
Oh, that's where I'm like, she's in a tutu and she won't stop.
Yep. Yep.
So I think that's beautiful. I love it. Um, okay, the let's see. One thing I keep hearing from both of them, boy, one of them has a very like dry sense of humor. Maybe it's both of them,
I think they both did.
but very dry sense of humor. um, but I know you guys have all been hit with just, I mean, so many of, these tragedies and these passings. And so when I say this, please know, for one, it's not me, it's them. But it's their way of trying to make light of what's happened. So when I tell you this, please don't I'm looking at this going, that's a little bit off, I don't know, but I have to tell you everything I get. But they both are kind of like in cahoots on the other side together, kind of like laughing. But the saying where it says, deaths come in threes, we lose three people. They keep laughing and saying, well, you're done now. We're good. We're done. And then they kind of giggle. And in my mind, I'm going, that's such bad humor, my friends. But it's just their personality, or at least one of them, of where they want you to not worry about, we always go, my God, I can't take any more, and now they're wanting you to know that, that they want you all to be at peace with, and not anticipating, I guess, if you will. So, especially, wait, hang on, I just got more with that. Someone had to just put down the dog, though. This is where they're like, does this make sense?
I mean, it does to me, but it was my daughter-in-law, so it might make more sense to, oh shit. We have other family that probably it makes more sense to.
Okay. Okay. So, um, yeah, whoever connects with that, it's a feeling of, that all the souls together, but the three that have been so recent are, all together. And now this is a time where we can celebrate their life. We don't have to have that nervous feeling of, or anticipating, what next, And by the way, I always say, never say that, because the universe will show you what's next. So it's like just, kind of zipping that up. But also, one thing I keep hearing from Boyd, and I picked this up earlier, I wrote this down. There was such an emphasis. I know you had mentioned that about even just having that broken heart. But one thing I kept hearing from both of them, actually, now I'm getting is, I just kept hearing, you can only take so much. You can only take so much,
Yep.
and it was like, just at that breaking point, but there's such a feeling. I don't know who else is on here, but he says, tell mom it's okay. Tell mom it's okay. So I don't know.
It's probably Jer's mom.
Jer's mom. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
who is Jer's mom?
Debbie.
Oh, okay. And I think Debbie is on, right? And
Yes.
I think, okay. So without a doubt, so Debbie, for you, and coming from Jer, just, I feel so much that, there's, well, I always say that we should never bury our children. It's just not how things go. And he just keeps wanting to make sure that she knows that um, that his pain is over. He just keeps showing me. I just didn't know how much more I could handle, but not to feel like you're responsible or you could have done anything different. So it's really wanting for her to not feel responsible or hold any kind of guilt moving forward. Um, he Debbie, your son is hilarious. So Jared, he just keeps saying that well, I keep hearing, you guys know Nemo, the show Nemo, Finding Nemo, and where they sing Just Keep Swimming. It's like I keep hearing that over and over. Just keep swimming. But it's for mom or others as well that are really, struggling with obviously their passing.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I think his mom and his brothers needed that.
Good. That's good. He mm, uh who's the Coors Light drinker or the Bud Light drinker? Because I'm seeing like this is like I'm laughing because or Miller Lite or Michelob, like it's a light beer, and then I'm getting teasing from it.
So I don't know if I should say this or not, but during his viewing, somebody put a Bush Light in Jer's casket, and my husband's like, Jer would never drink a freaking Bush Light. So there was a whole thing that he had about a beer. Yeah. And we all, after his viewing, went out and had a toast with a beer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's commenting saying Ivan, my dad. Easton
Yeah.
said my
Yep.
dad.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh. It's awesome. I love it. And it's just validation of the fact that he was there. His soul was right there when all of this happened, because as I see the light, and very specifically, I had to mention the light. Like I said, I don't know what brand or what kind, but
Was
seeing a Bush Light
Light.
and knowing that this man would not drink this, and laughing about it, absolutely is why
Oh, yeah.
he's bringing this up,
Yeah.
So, and again, it's just his way of letting everybody know that he was there. He's so, um, he's so amazed and so humbled, that as he's showing me at the funeral, at the services, that there were as many there that were there. It's where, sometimes people don't realize um, the effect maybe they have on people. But for him, it's more
Find
about
out who your friends are.
Yeah.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
it was kind of last minute, and like everybody dropped everything to be there.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
an amazing person.
Absolutely. Well, I can tell just by his energy, and I know that as I mentioned in the beginning, that I felt there was two, very strong male souls coming in that passed very tragically.
Yes.
But just picking up on these two men, they I've done this as long as I have, and as I've channeled souls that, have taken their life, whether it's, accidental, overdose or intentional, or whatever it may be. There's a sense of where I feel it makes sense. They were struggling. There was a darkness to them, but neither one of these men, I'm going to tell everybody, I'm dumbfounded and speechless that they're on the other side, and the way that they went. So very unexpected. Um, this is where I tell people that, it's so important to ask for help, to get the help, but these two men, as they're here, I'm going to tell you both, they're they're two peas in a pod right now, by the way. They're very two peas in a pod. But they were very proud men. They just didn't want to hurt anybody. They didn't want to worry anybody. They didn't want their problems to be anybody's problems. And so they unfortunately kept so much, internalized. Their biggest message for everybody, I don't care if you're family with these men or not, is to never ever be that proud that you can't ask for help, because these two are so adamant that this be the end of this, no more, no more, um uh oh boy, I just saw something else. Uh, okay. I love their sense of humor, by the way.
Yes.
They get serious and then they want to turn their seriousness into a funny. They don't like for anyone to be upset.
Yep.
So they, and I'm saying they because I can't differentiate which one is showing me. But they are hilarious when it comes to wanting to like mess with people. And I mean, I heard a different word, so I'll just say they want to fuck with people.
We know.
That'd be Jeremiah.
They cannot wait to be in that, energetic space on the other side of where they can make shit move and they can, turn your TV on and make your lights flicker. And,
Yep.
they
That'll
both,
be Jer. Like he adored his family, and I'm sure his nieces will be having their lights flicker all night long.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's mentioning too, who in the family just had a baby, but like I'm looking at like the baby's probably at least a year old.
Well, Madison, so my niece,
Oh yeah.
and Boyd's great niece, and Jer's second cousin.
Okay.
She just had a beautiful little baby. He's like 4.5 months old.
Okay. Okay. I think Madison is on. Madison, yeah, I think Madison.
Yeah.
Oakley said, I love him, but he better not. Easton said he loved to mess with everyone. OMG. Oh, I can tell. Well, he's showing me that one of the baby's toys that's, battery operated is about to go off. And so when this happens, it might scare the shit out of you. But this is where he's just wanting to, mess with you. So, because I can see, and it's even like I don't get very specific like this, but I don't know if you guys know those toys that kids, it has a string and you can pull it and then it'll make noises. That's what he's showing me, but it lights up on its own. It moves, so just kind of, whoever that's connected with.
Maddie will be sending us a text at 11 o'clock tonight. Oh my gosh! Midnight. Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They
I
had
love
an
it.
amazing sense of humor. They were.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I just think it's amazing. Easton said last night when I was working, the light kept flickering and we couldn't figure out why. Well, now you know.
It was Jer.
Yep, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I think that's so funny. I'll tell you, one thing Boyd is, boy, I could probably stay here all night with these men. One thing Boyd is wanting to, he's kind of in a sense pushed, I mean, in a nice way, but he's come forward stronger. So Jared's kind of back further. But as I feel Boyd up front, I know where this I feel may make sense, but there's an overwhelming feeling coming from him. And I keep hearing him say, don't make a fuss over me. So it's like trying to figure out even, his services or his celebration of life. Yep. He's like, don't make a fuss over me. He's like, I don't want it,
There's gonna be a fuss over him.
Absolutely. And you know damn well that there's going to be, you all will, because that's just, he knows that. But this is his way of even just validating that this is what he would say, and who
Yeah.
he was. So
Yep.
he also, he has a message for you, Steve. He keeps taking me right to you. Hang on, let me pay attention here.
I knew it.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys hopped on. He says, he said, you wouldn't have known. He said, stop, you wouldn't have known. So he keeps saying, there was no sign. You wouldn't have known, he keeps saying. He's wanting you to stop, having these questions of maybe I should have kept him here. Maybe I should have said something. So please know, my friend, he says, you wouldn't have known. He said, he said, I enjoyed our talk. I enjoyed our talk.
Yep.
Yep. The last thing I got from him was see you, dude.
Yep. Yep. And I'm smelling smoke. So either, I don't care if it's cigarette or pot smoke, but
it's probably pot.
Gonna light it up.
That's what he's saying. He's like, light one up for me. He's like, and then I'm smelling the pot. So, he's just emphasizing so much, especially for you, Steve, at the moment of where he knows that, with this being so unexpected and something that could have possibly been prevented, but that, my friend, that there's nothing anybody could have done or said that would have, he just, as he's making me feel, he just couldn't do anymore. He couldn't add any more to his plate. So
Don't blame him. I know what he dealt with, so.
yeah. He says to, I don't know what this means, but said, take care of my lady. Take care of my lady. I don't know what that means.
We'll have to figure that one out later, because right now
I'd have to find out what he was lady.
Well, I can tell you it came with a laughter after it, so
Yeah,
so I'll just
probably
leave
is.
it there.
The only one I
Madison.
take care of and think of is Autumn, so.
Yep. Madison commented, and I think what Madison said, she's absolutely right with what I heard. So, but then, yeah, and then also, Madison also said maybe his daughter.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking too.
Could very well be, yeah. And Oakley said, could it be from Jer? Absolutely, it can be from both. But I feel, because I've got more of, a void up front, and the message being so directed to Steve, that mostly from him. So, but I feel like, because he said my lady and not my girl, that's what makes me think, And then the laughter was kind of like, you know what to do, you know what to say,
We
So,
had a joke last time I talked to him, and I won't get into that. But
no, you don't have to. As long as you know what it means, my friend, I don't care. As long as you get it. Just nothing illegal. I don't want to see your ass behind bars. So
we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And know that he means this very jokingly, and it's like there was a little humor in there. So he he very much wants for the family, whoever, both of them, by the way. One sign I keep seeing that they are going to be leaving if they haven't already. Um, and I don't, like I said, I don't know which one because they're both so strong,
I think we do.
but one is so very like a dominant bird. So for me, this is eagles, the hawks, um, and uh, can be feathers, but I'm not feeling it's necessarily feathers. If it is, it's going to be like a hawk or, or eagle, but there's something about the eagle or the hawk because I can see the dominant bird. So keep that in mind with one or both. The other is more what I would call it is kind of, it falls in line. It's called clairgustant. It's the ability to smell or taste certain things that remind us of them. And so very much one of them, there's such a smell of like, this is weird. But oh my God, now I know what this is. Okay.
You can
It's
say
it's gross. Let me just tell you, those stink bugs, if you step on them, they smell really bad. They smell kind of like a fart smell.
Yeah.
Like one of them is seriously joking about the fact of that smell or that bug. So,
We
but
had
there's a,
one crawl in our garage tonight that Steve blew out of the garage with a leaf blower.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love you didn't step on it, but how funny would that be?
Standard out in the lawn.
Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. There you go. That would be a big part of it. Madison said on Saturday there was an eagle at the lake that kept flying over us. Well, and that makes sense with the lake, right? With the water, the river, whatever it may be. So, and that'll be the signs that we'll see and pay attention to. Easton said frogs. It's so funny that Easton asked about frogs because before I came on today, this is so weird, but I love frog eye salad. I don't know if you guys know what that is or have had it, but and my husband texted and said, "Do you want frog eye salad?" And right at that moment, I thought, "Oh my God, I'm going to connect with frogs tonight with somebody."
Yep.
It was
Honestly, Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
oh.
That was his,
He was a fighter and he had bullfrog.
that was his
He had frogs on his
MMA.
shirt.
Jeremiah the Bullfrog.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
Yep.
Well, I will screenshot the message. I'll send it, Teresa, so you can see where I sent my husband a little, emoji with the frog on it. And I'm like, what the hell is about the frog?
Yeah. It's our family.
I love that. Well, someone's about to get a tattoo with that on there because I just thought now. So,
We probably are.
yep, like a little bullfrog, or something. But I know that I don't want to keep you guys much later, but and I'll break my connection with them here in a minute and send them your way. But if anything, as I was saying in the beginning, I was so reluctant to get on tonight. There was just so much heaviness, felt very, that tragic feeling, but there was such a feeling of I needed to be here. And it makes sense now, especially with everybody that was able to hop on. And but if anyone takes anything from this reading tonight, it's about the fact that these two men want to make sure that you all stay together and the family remembers that, that they need to support each other and love each other and not allow for their passing. Because I'll tell you, if we're not at peace here in the physical world, they won't be at peace on the other side. And I know you guys would not want that for them at all. So
Well, We absolutely love you and appreciate you.
Oh,
And we're so proud that you came through and represented our amazing family.
oh, it's always a pleasure with you guys. I love your family. I forget who's all connected until they hop on. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. All intertwined. I love it. And I just thank you guys. I'm glad you were able to hop on, and this makes it a whole lot easier. And I hope this gave you some comfort and,
It really
just knowing they're okay. And, remember these specific validations they came through with, and that's their way of just saying, yep, this is me. I'm okay. Um, and if anything, they're going to be your strongest, spirit guides or guardian angels, so just ask for them to be there, and they will be,
we
so
appreciate it. You're amazing.
yeah. Oh, well, thank you, honey. You guys are amazing. Thanks for staying up.
Thanks so much. We love you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Love you guys. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously. Um, Crazy, unbelievable connections. And I still can't believe the 28. I thought, why are these two souls not letting the 28 go? But now I get it. I get it. So, the specific connections with that number are just incredible. So um, yes, Madison, they will be sending all of you, every single one of you, even those who, aren't here tonight. That's the beautiful thing about spirit is they can, be there in many places to guide and to support you and to give you the strength that you're going to need as you move forward through these hard times. So just know that, even both these men, not one time did I feel they wanted to talk about how they passed or go into detail. It was like their message was all about remember me as I was and continue that throughout the rest of your life. And, I can't express that's the most important thing that we can do is to live for them, celebrate them, and make sure the family doesn't part ways. So, um, I love it. So I will, I'll make sure you guys, this will be posted on my Facebook. Now, it'll also be on YouTube. It'll stay on YouTube a lot longer. Facebook now has where they archive videos. I think it's after 90 days or something, or 30 days. So make sure that if you're not, I would say just go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, or try to save, the portion of the reading you want somewhere so it doesn't get lost. But anyhow, I just love and cannot appreciate and thank you guys enough for being here. This was incredible tonight. So incredible. So, Kelsey Amber wants to know when we can set up reading with you. Oh, yeah, if you guys, if you want to schedule a private reading or if you want to do like a family group reading, family group party readings are my favorite. You can, Teresa, I've done several for them, but you can go on the website. It's mini-medium.com. And my daughter Mandy is on. So she's my assistant now, so she can help you get you scheduled or help you out to get scheduled. But if you're wanting to do a party, then you just message and we have to kind of work out details. You can't really book that online. So, but I'm excited and can't wait and look forward to meeting more of you and, seeing what more messages we can get for you guys, either from spirit or otherwise. So, all right, Jays, I am going to bed. Actually, I'm going to go downstairs and eat some chocolate or sweets because that's what I do. But I will see you guys next week. Sending you all so much good love and light and, healing energy and strength, especially for those that are going through such hard times right now with grief and, new passings and kind of navigating through all of that. It's not easy. So know that you have lots of love and support. All right, you guys, I will see you next week, and have a beautiful night. It's almost the next day. Okay. Bye, guys. See ya.